Welcome to this special edition of Pastor Dave's 5 in 5. I have been really encouraged to hear from many people about how well things have gone over the last 3 months at Grace Point. And I just want to give another shout out to our pastoral team and our staff and our elders for picking up extra responsibilities while I was gone. So since I've gotten to hear about your last 3 months, I know some of you are interested in my last 3 months. If you're not interested, no problem. Just turn this off and wait for the next 5 in 5. I'm not offended. I really can't see what's going on the other side of the screen. Anyway, for those of you who are interested, I've got 4 T's and 1 C for you. First, I started my sabbatical with training. At the beginning of May, I traveled to San Antonio for a preaching workshop. Got some excellent instruction from pastors, then broke into small groups to practice what we learned. So it was kind of a lecture and a lab. And I am very excited to put into practice what I learned as I get back into preaching soon. Secondly, I put some tools to work during sabbatical. We've had some home projects hanging over our heads literally for years. I'm sure this never happens to you, but it does at our house. I'm actually on location by our bathroom renovation. This was kind of hanging out there for a couple of years, and I tried to convince Sherry that the painter's tape that I had up in the bathroom was actually a new style, but she didn't buy it, and so we ended up putting up board and batten and painting, and you can see part of the result right there. We also replaced our front porch ceiling, which was also hanging over our head literally and almost falling over our head, and really needed to get done. So was very thankful for the extra time to be able to work on that. Thirdly, we were able to do some travel. At the beginning of June, Sherry and I went to Seattle to visit our son Nathan, who is working for Boeing. And we drank a lot of coffee, and we visited Mount Rainier, which was absolutely gorgeous. We threw snowballs in June, and that was really fun. At the end of June, then we visited our friends Tim and Jackie Faulkner in Germany. Many of you will remember them as missionaries from Grace Point. We were first in Germany, then we went to Austria and Switzerland. Our favorite highlight from the trip was Lucerne, Lake Lucerne. It was just incredibly gorgeous. Our least favorite memory of the trip was food poisoning. All 5 of us on the trip got food poisoning. Took us out of commission for a couple of days, but fortunately we picked back up and moved on, and just were able to laugh about it later. Fourthly, teaching, just things that the Lord taught me. I loved having unrushed time with the Lord every day. Did a lot of journaling, did a lot of reading, and there were some really significant personal lessons that surfaced for me. And I will be sharing some of those, I'm sure, in coming messages. Today, I will just share what was really the top one for me, and it was this: that there is no reward for making life unnecessarily difficult, and there's no reward for avoiding what is necessarily difficult. So there's a lot in there, and maybe sometime I will have time to unpack that more, but maybe that'll be a blessing to you as it has been to me. I keep coming back to that. Fifthly, and finally, a C for you church visits. This time off gave us a unique opportunity to visit other churches. We actually went to a different church every Sunday. Some were really similar to Grace Point. Some were very, very different. Actually, most of them were very different. And I can honestly say that visiting these other churches made us appreciate Grace Point so much and made us look forward to getting back. So again, I want to thank the elders for this amazing privilege. My prayer is that what has blessed me over the last 3 months will be a blessing to you as I get back in the swing of things. Blessings to you. We'll see you later this month.